Hello, friends. Kevin here. Can you tell me? Oftentimes we communicate with spirits on the other side or in other dimensions, and typically these human spirits that we communicate with are not spirits that have been around for many, many years. Typically, we may speak with, at the oldest, 15th, 16th century spirit beings, or humans, I should say. Those that existed that long ago, that's a long time to us. But what about those that existed thousands of years ago? What about the Egyptians or from that realm? Do we have the ability to communicate with like Egyptian soldiers or leaders from Egypt? Or even further back, what about cavemen? Something along that lines. We never hear of anybody receiving communication from those times. What about biblical people? Noah. What about people from back then? Elijah. Elijah. Um, can you share something about that with me? Are we able to receive communication from those spirits? If we aren't able to receive communication from that lived that long ago, is there a reason why? Because perhaps, they might be able to answer some questions with regards to, like dinosaurs, for example. Did dinosaurs exist? I mean, we find evidence of the bones, but why did dinosaurs disappear? Was there some catastrophe on this earth? I know archaeologists and science try to seek them through physical means, but perhaps the spirit realms can tell us these types of things. Is there anybody that can come through and speak to me and give me answers on that? And on that note, it made me think of Atlantis. They say there was a city of Atlantis, and we haven't seemed to be able to discover Atlantis. Was it a real city? Were there mythological creatures? We call them mythological creatures. Was there the two-headed dragons and fire-breathing dragons? Um, Things of that nature. I mean, we might be able to find answers to those things, and perhaps we're not meant to find answers. Do things of those types of things that we don't see here uh, on this earth now, did they exist at some point? And is it possible to gain communication from humans who existed back then, or other beings that may have existed on this earth before human beings became into existence here on this earthly plane? Is that possible?